Hi everyone, Big Bad Alan Merritt, how are you doing now? Just let the numbers go up a wee bit. There we go. Myself and Dill on the towpath. Do me hair. Soaking wet today, just being rained on. There it is, the canal. On our way to the River Avon now. Should be River Avon tomorrow. Getting soaked on.
Yeah, bit of a wet one today.
Bit soaking, soaked to the core. Right, we just dried out. Feet are hurting, legs are hurting. Anyway, we're in the town of Devizes, and that's us done. There's some well wishers have put us up, which is lovely, and it's really coming down on us. So right, nearly there. 2 more days left, and a message of importance. Just Giving have shut down our fundraising page because they've had numerous complaints that the money is being obtained for nefarious reasons. So they've shut it down. We're fighting to keep it open, but we don't know if we can. So for all those who've donated, hopefully Just Giving said they will refund. But that was money that was going to keep the foundation going, and then a good percentage was going to go to a charity to do with children involved with the after effects of knife crime and keeping them away from knife crime. So this is what these people do. They just ruin everything. Sorry about this. The camera's getting wet. Hang on. Camera's getting wet now. We're getting wet, and so we're going to be pushing on anyway. So all this is coming out my own pocket now. So we're going to carry on anyway. So everything has been paid up front out my pocket. So when these people that put these trolling videos out, and we know who they are, I think it's down to them personally. I think it's them that have done this. They're spending their time not helping or doing good, like myself, Dylan. We've had another survivor walk with us for the day, has come over and walked along, a survivor of satanic abuse. And, so this pretty much, when it comes to fundraising and doing all that, I've had enough of it now. Had enough of it. I can't be doing with these nutters. I can't, the trolls and everything else, just cannot be doing with it now. Like I said, they successfully got the Just Giving shut down, and if we don't get it back up and running within the next day, that's it. All right. And hopefully those that have been kind enough to donate should get their money back. We might get it back on. So all these, I've dedicated so much time. People who have seen me over the last 2 years and seen how even my physical appearance has gone beyond the tired. It really has. And the passion I put into it, the work that I've done. No one knew who I was a few years ago, and I've gone out to expose how this abuse is covered up at the highest levels. My story has gone onto an international forum. I've been used by the government inquiry, radio stations. We walk along and even here people know who we are. And you know what? Does it really make any difference? Because when you get, and if people have had enough of all the cover-ups, your enemies, really, when it comes down to doing what we're doing, haven't been MI5 and MI6. It's been these trolls, these same fruit loopy trolls, and they're the ones. So if you've had enough, so if there's survivors out there, victims and survivors, who sit there and say, John, carry on, right? Save your time and tell the trolls, and we know who they are. There's a handful of them. I can't say anything because they've been reported for harassment, and the police are dealing with an investigation for it. Okay, and they're taking it up, which is not a bad thing. You know, like they vent their spleen and put out their bile. It's up to you what you want to do about it. But they've not look. No one's beaten anyone. You know, the devil hasn't won here. The devil wins because the trolls do the devil's work, and also because other people do nothing. So I don't think I could ever be accused of giving up and giving in, because I haven't. I haven't given up and I haven't given in. But I am now going to take my forum to a different level, okay? To a total different level. And I'm not going to be doing the Facebook thing anymore because, do you know what? It's a cesspit. Facebook is a sewer. And whenever you do anything, these sewer rats come out. And I've accused a few people of being sewer rats, and I stand by it because they are. They're damaged, vexatious, vile, tormented people that want all the glory, they want all the fame, they want everyone to buy their books and whatever else it is, or watch their interviews. And when anyone else does anything and the spotlight's not on them, then their ego crops up. And I like to see some of these people's criminal records because I bet they've got a criminal history. I bet there's huge social services reports on them, and I bet there is. I bet a lot of them have had intervention with the social services on a personal level. So we will never have their whole personal life laid bare like I've had mine laid bare. You know, and all these videos they put out about me, it's all full of crap. And when people have watched them, said it's just total nonsense. It's a load of nutters screaming and shouting, you know. But so I apologise to anyone who's you know, that they funded it and everything else, and you know, you're going to get a refund through the Just Giving if we can't get it up and running. We might be successful, then again we might not. But they've done it, and you haven't got to look too far. I blame all those that have been putting these shitey videos out. I blame them. You know, and if that's what they want to achieve, hello, then they've achieved it. Sorry, we're just on the canal.
Oh,
yeah. But on a positive front, you know, what we saw, we're just sitting here having little cans. It's pointless going in a pub now because it's just insulting to go in there. I won't wear a mask, nor will Dylan. You know, you can't do any. You know, it's just madness. But power to the gym owners in Liverpool who stood together. They shut down the gyms and they all stood by and say, "You're not doing it. These are places of health and well-being. You're not shutting them down," and they've won.
Yeah, I was in Liverpool at the time.
Yep.
When it happened, and the attitude of the people I met was very different. Friendly people, they stick together a bit more, and they were seeing how it was going to pan out, and it did pan out all right.
But they stood together and they had solidarity. They didn't sit there and start putting trolling videos about other gym members on there and things like that. You know, they didn't do it. You know, or exposing this person, exposing that. You know. As
I came into Liverpool, I was driving, and I turned off to the local part where I was visiting. I can't remember exactly, but right over this overhead bridge, it said, someone had painted it on there, not condoning graffiti, but it said "Plandemic." And that was the last thing I saw as I came off the main road into Liverpool.
I saw it on a telephone cabinet. Someone wrote, "Prince Andrew's a pedo," you know, as well. So, but they've stood together, you know, and they've kept their gyms open, and they've won. What a fantastic victory, you know. People sticking together, and unfortunately, this child abuse thing. Oh my word! If I know, I was told we started this off many years ago with Bill Maloney. Bill Maloney came along on the walk, and I've seen how Bill put his heart, his soul. You know, he had hardly any mortgage. He remortgaged his house for this. Yeah, and he gets accused of all sorts like I do, and you know, and I think if people want this to carry on, then stand together and take on these trolls and take them on for what they're worth, because they are sewer rats. They are. They really are. They're damaged, vile individuals. Not one of them does what me and Dill do, right? I'll do it sound a bit wrong. You know, you know,
sit in the rain and drink a can of Guinness?
Drinking beer in the rain. You know, we have walked, you know, from Parliament Square to Manchester, hundreds of miles in the worst winters we've had in 60 years.
Yeah, beast from the east.
You know, do you know what? Millie has done more than these people in raising awareness. That little dog that cost me 30 quid has done more You know, then these other idiots sitting in the front room with a roll-up fag in their mouth going, I'm exposing this, you know. And
MI5 or MI6 don't need to infiltrate these things, do they? It's just, what's that?
don't say it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But,
yeah.
you know, anyway, sorry, just little things.
Inside banter.
But it's just the vexation and the nastiness and all that. And so we've had a survivor of SRA walk with us, you know, all day, you know.
Someone and it's been the worst day, weather-wise.
And this poor person turned up with trainers on and slipped over in the mud, got covered in mud and everything.
Didn't stop smiling.
Didn't stop smiling all the way through. And travelled down just to walk, you know. It's been lovely. You know, absolutely lovely. And just saying, please, you know, please keep going. So it's, you know, but it's a time now for me to move to a different forum. I'll still be doing it, but I'm looking at possibly taking out a private members bill, going more attacking on the political forum where it can be done, because I'm a bright lad, my IQ's quite high, so I'm going to use my skills more than I've used my feet, and I'm going to get away. I'll still be on Facebook, but I'm not going to be. If anyone who's been following me seen the brew with the views have stopped, because I just got fed up of it. I just got fed up of the nonsense coming up all the time, and it's. I
thought you meant tea.
Yeah, I'll never get fed up with tea, you know. But this week has been a point of absolute reflection for me, you know. And I was just sitting there and thinking, you know, what next? And do you know the sad thing? I was asked to give evidence at the government inquiry. My statement was cited more times than any other call participant statement. Right. Hello, my friend.
Good job it's not raining.
I know. Yeah, exactly. We don't want the rain.
It's late.
There was another police officer there who gave a statement and has been on Sky News and all that. Not one reference to what I did, and my statement was corroborated more times than any other statement. So, and it's silly little things like that. You sit there and think, for what reason do they not want me speaking out? You know, they don't want me speaking out. And yeah, of course you can, my friend.
Yeah.
No worries.
All right.
No worries. Yeah, look, get an aerial view of us. Aerial view of Dylan Efford. And I want to say a big thank you to absolutely everyone, you know, for all those who've tirelessly supported us. I feel sorry for the children's charity doing brilliant work, this charity. And again, I'm not going to give the name out because these trolls go and get in touch with these charities. And they even got in touch with the government inquiry. They've been trolling the solicitor for the government inquiry. So, and this is a charity set up by ex-gangsters, you know, some have done time for murder, armed robberies, and are doing good, right? And there would have been a few quid for these poor kids. And these wankers, tossers, see you next Tuesdays, which is exactly what they are, have stopped these kids getting this money. So this isn't about me or what I've done. All this walk has come out of my pocket now, my pocket, you know. And I want to say thank you, you know, to everyone, Dill, all the good people that we met on this last few years.
A lot of good people. Know, mustn't forget that.
You know, we've had a brilliant journey, you know, and it's been a physical journey as well, because we have plodded, haven't we? The length and now the breadth for the UK.
It's a push, isn't it?
Yep.
It's a push. Big push, as
our man,
someone would say.
As our chap Delta Michael would say, you know. And you know, and it's been all going, isn't it? You know, we you know.
It's funny though. You'd be in the middle of nowhere, and like that guy in the back of the barge. Do I know you?
I know you. And there was one. He was I can't do the accent. A Muslim guy. And he went, "I know you, mate, isn't it?" Bless him. And he went, "You was on Johnny English." I went, "No, I don't think you mean. I think you might mean James English." Yeah, that's him, isn't it? James English. James Johnny. James Johnny.
He's good though, isn't he?
But you know, someone's put on here. The kids are missing out. They are missing out, because this will never move forward, people, while you fight each other. It will not move forward.
No. That's what evil wants you to do. Rise above it.
Yep. You know.
Look at the big picture.
We are in devices. This place, devices. So any troll wants to pop down, come down, because I think me and Dill have a nice word to say to you lot, you know.
Yeah.
Come down and meet us on this bench. It's like one of them Jitsu challenge
Just
fights,
down
isn't
from
it?
Morrison's.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll fight her.
Yeah. But everything I say, you know, they misconstrue, they twist.
That's what they got. They can't create anything.
They're evil. They're evil, these people.
Can't
They
create.
are evil. And this is what they do to their victims. They twist it round. It's called cognitive distortion. They twist it round and put it on the victim, you know. And it is heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking. I even look like an old vagrant now. Someone will write to the Vagrants Commission now and say,
Yeah.
John Wedger's denigrating vagrants. You know, street drinkers. Yeah, God bless, we are street drinking. And see if Wiltshire Police have got a thing about street drinking. You know, so we'll hopefully we'll be having a chat with Mike Veal, the former Chief Constable. You know, there's still stuff going on, but I am not putting myself out like I did. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not. My place needs to be at home with my family. I'm still going to be doing it, but I'm not doing what I've been doing no more.
I've known John for 8 years now, and it's taken it out of you.
Yeah.
It's no good.
You know, so if people want to send gratitude, please do so. If you want to write to your MP and tell them thank you for what I've done, please do so. You know, whatever you want to do, and if you want to give a trolls a piece of mind, please do, by all means. I can't advocate any of that because, like I say, I'm the victim, witness and informant in a case against a few of them, right? So, you know, and hopefully they may well get deplatformed. I don't know, who knows? But if it's not me, it'll be someone else. And it will carry on, these attacks, unless people turn around and they just say no more. Be like the gym owners in Liverpool. Take an example from them. And survivors, please stick together. Please stop rucking. And those that do get a platform, don't let the ego get the better of you. Please don't let the ego get the better of you. You know, please don't do it. You know, because it isn't about yourself. It's about getting the word out. My mission was to make the world know what went on. What went on. So survivor groups, all of you throughout the UK, you survivor groups, please stand together. And from the start, Corinne Huchtebart, the one of the top 10 criminal profilers who deals with sex murderers, right? She actually profiled Mark Dutroux. You know, she is a phenomenally amazing woman. She said, John, you shouldn't be part of a group. You shouldn't be a part of a group. You should be a link in the chain. Just be a link and come together with the others that are also links in the chain. And then when you've done your bit, then you break away. So I would say to people, do not be part of these big groups. Be your individuals and come in, right? And then dismantle and off you go again. You know, and do you know what's so sad? We had a group of phenomenal SAS, XBS and a few other of those ilk regiments offering their services to help out in respect to SRA matters. We had a member of the House of Lords who was pushing to do a private members bill for us. We had survivors helping out. We had therapists coming forward. It could have been something so monumentally big. You know, I called out a long time ago for people just saying, Michael said he's going to bring out his winter range of clothing. Michael O'Farrell is the taxi driver from Glasgow who came up with an alternative design to the I Stand With John Wedger t-shirt. Remember that? He professionally commissioned it himself.
Professionally done, yeah, quite clear. I look forward to this winter range.
Michael, if you ever give up your cabin, you just go back into graphic design, you know, and you'll be doing well. You'll be doing well. But look, sorry. And we had it with Billy Maloney, all that work Bill did, all the beautiful work. He started this, Bill, and again, bang. He said to me, John, they'll do to you what they did to me. So whoever picks up this mantle and runs with it, you won't be brought down by MI5. And stop this, you fucking morons that go on about MI5 and helicopters surveilling you. No, your enemy will be your kinfolk, your brethren in the abuse, you know, the survivor community. That will be your Achilles heel. As long as you ruck each other and it's one-upmanship, let the ego run amok, you will, it says in the Bible, right, a house divided by itself will not stand. And it's true, it won't stand. It won't. Now, I think I've done pretty well at raising awareness. My media hasn't been the national media like another well-known police whistleblower. It has been the alternative media. I've met some incredible people. The survivor groups I work with, I think they're phenomenal. I think the Beach Home team are absolutely awesome. Sandy Smith and all these other groups, I think you are brilliant. And, you know, and I know you will keep going. But in respect to me doing what I'm doing with this, no. You know, and it's, hello.
Nice backdrop.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, we want the canal, but we're sitting there having a beer, and it's, you know, this week I've been thinking about it, and when I got the confirmation through that they have shut down our funding thing, my heart sank, and I know exactly who it is who's doing this. Now, if people want to help, Just Giving is the website. They have a contact page. The John Wedger Foundation, Just Giving, has been shut down. If you want to help and you want this money that they've now seized to go to this charity and to continue some of the bits of work that we could still be doing, please, if 1,000 people watch this, or 2,000 people, if you write to them and you complain to them and you tell them, there's probably 4 or 5 trolls that have said John Wedger is doing this and unlawfully obtaining money, which I'm not, but that's what they've said, right? You outnumber them 20, 30, 40 to 1, and you bombard Just Giving with emails on my behalf and the behalf of the survivors. If you want to do something, do that. It's easy done. There's a contact page, Just Giving, John Wedger Foundation page, and you smash them with more emails than they can read and tell them that this guy is an honourable lad and he's putting stuff back. Yeah. And but otherwise, we've had a couple of people write to them, and we've put our argument back, and they're not wearing it. Who's that gobbing off? It's a local divisive massive. Look, the blazing squad from from the divisive collective.
Look out.
Yeah, they come. I think
the bridge.
Are they coming down to have a little ale with us? Bless them. Bless them. Oh no, they're not. They're off to bottle it. They lost it, haven't they? So look what it's come down to. Me and Dill sitting here with a little can on the towpath. We have walked, I don't know, for 5 days relentlessly now. Millie's had to go.
Is it Wednesday?
No, yeah, Wednesday, and Wednesday, yeah, 5 days.
You've walked about over 100 miles.
Millie's had to go back. Millie, her legs were hurting, so poor Millie's gone back for a rest now. You know, so bless her. You know, and she's been, oh, what a little trooper, that little dog. Been there all the way through, all the way through.
Millie the lump.
You know, so look, you can still get hold of me.
Unfortunately,
no more pedo biting. No more pedo biting. You know, Martin says I need a shave. You're damn right, I need a shave, Martin. I was thinking that earlier actually. You know, I'll let Johnny Blinko sent a message, and so listen, if you want to contact Just Giving.
Hurt.
No, yeah, don't. Everything hurts. Flipping out, my head hurts and my heart hurts.
It's the Morrison crew.
Yeah. You know, it's my heart is heavy now. It hurts and it's sad. You know, it's sad. It's come to this, but look, we moved mountains. We've really pushed this forward. You know, I think we've done more than a lot of the groups have ever done, in getting this to, you know, a balanced forum, not just local, not just survivor level, but at an international and a political level. And I've even held my own with the independent inquiry, which got screened all over the place. So I think I've done my bit now. But I'm not carrying on the way I am. It ain't happening no more. It ain't happening. You know. So please, if you want to fight my corner with the trolls, give them a piece of your mind, please do so. It's not a problem. You know, no one's, you know, we've not given up as such, and the bad hasn't won. And I think anyone who's been part of trying to take us down, I think they're wrong uns. I think they're pedos. I think they're pedo protectors.
Yeah,
I think they're you know, and especially some of the women. I think if we was to get freedom of information requests on their social services, I bet they would have kids taken off them. And I'm not denigrating anyone who has, but I think they're dirty people with dirty secrets, and absolutely no respect for them at all. And even one guy, and again I'm not going to say name because of what I'm going, you know, what legally we'll be going through, who I helped, who now spends his time denigrating everything I do. The vile sewer rat of a man. Even his best mate contacted me and said, I'm done with him, he's an idiot. So
what about if we set up something else? Probably not the time to talk about it, but
no,
if everyone gets their money back,
you know, but you'll either get your money back or it'll come through, and then off it will be disseminated, you know, as we first planned. But we find out on the 23rd. So if you all want to write to Just Giving, give them a piece of your mind. Stop lying, John. Justice is coming. I don't even know what that means. You know, and so we will be doing a little photo shoot tomorrow, and then our last day, hopefully, we'll be meeting up with Darren Jeffries, you know, to do an interview with him, and then we'll go from there, and we'll just see what the future holds. But for the next couple of days we'll carry on, and after that then so I'll wait and see what happens. Okay, I'll wait and see what happens, and then if anyone is sort of like contributing whatever, please personal message me, and then and I'll let you know where we stand with it all. But there'll just be a change of plan. I'm just not doing what I'm doing anymore. I'm not. There's something else, a new change of plan. But the Facebook live things and all that, I ain't doing it anymore. I'm really not doing it no more. I just can't put myself through it anymore. And my children watch these things, these trolling videos. My mates watch them, you know. Dirty, horrible people. But it's anyway. All right then. Look, God bless anyone. And look, I'll put it over to you lot now. That if you want to get in touch with, sorry, someone just called. I'll call them back in a minute. I'll pull it across to you lot now. If you want to get in touch with Just Giving and give them a piece of your mind, then please do so. Yeah, you got to watch these lads. Look, they're going hell for leather. Look, you got to watch these. Look. Oh, they was belting along a minute ago. Absolutely smashing it. Always breaking. Hiya. There we go. It's funny when you're on the canal in London, all you get is little groups of youth smoking weed. You come out to Wiltshire and they use the canal properly. They're canoeing and doing all sorts of stuff. Brilliant. Love it.
Drinking,
all right. Anyway, look, Jesus wins. He always does. He's won already, and you know, those who do nothing allow evil to triumph. You know, that's what happens. Those of you who are doing nothing, you are allowing evil to triumph. And I can put my hand on my heart and on Dill's, and we can turn around and say that we never did nothing. I don't know if that's a double negative. We did our bit. I ain't done nothing. No, I ain't. Sorry, just let these people go past. I ain't. Get past. Right.
It's that time.
And so that's the time. We're going to finish our Guinness, and my mate Big Dave wants to chat with me. So God bless. We'll keep going to Rainbow Woods, and then we'll go from there. So we'll see what happens. All right. But we've done all we can. I couldn't have done any more. Thank you.